Are you frustrated because Visual Studio 2015 won't start? You're not alone. Many users face this issue, and today we're going to help you troubleshoot it step by step. I completely understand how annoying it is when you just want to dive into your coding project, but your software refuses to cooperate. It can feel like a roadblock in your workflow. Here's the situation. One user reported that after an interrupted installation of Visual Studio 2015, the program wouldn't start. They even tried running dven.exe manually, but received an error about side-by-side configuration being incorrect. Sound familiar? Let's explore this issue. So what does this error mean? The side-by-side configuration error usually indicates that there are missing or corrupted files that Visual Studio needs to run properly. This can happen if the installation was incomplete or if certain components are missing. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear path to resolving this issue and getting back to coding in no time. To begin resolving the issue with Visual Studio 2015, the user should first check for any missing Visual C++ redistributable packages. These packages are essential for running applications built with Visual Studio. If the user finds any missing redistributables, they should download and install the latest versions from the Microsoft website. This can help fix the side-by-side configuration error. Next, the user should run the System File Checker tool. This tool scans for and repairs corrupted system files that may be causing the issue. After running the System File Checker, the user should try to launch Visual Studio 2015 again. If it still does not start, they may need to check the application event log for more details. Lastly, if the problem persists, the user can consider reinstalling Visual Studio 2015 completely. This involves uninstalling it first and then performing a fresh installation. Fun fact: did you know that the term side-by-side comes from the way Windows manages different versions of the same software? It's a clever way to avoid conflicts, but it can sometimes lead to these frustrating errors. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution shared by another user involves checking the event viewer for side-by-side errors. They found that the issue was related to invalid XML syntax in the manifest files. To resolve the issue, they simply renamed the problematic manifest files, which allowed Visual Studio 2019 to start without any problems. Let's move forward and look at another answer. An alternative solution involves addressing a broken Visual C++ redistributable 2015 installation. The user discovered that it wasn't listed in Programs and Features, but Visual Studio 2015 setup expected it to be there. They used a specific tool to find and uninstall the broken redistributable, then performed a forced uninstall of Visual Studio 2015 and reinstalled it. After that, they also uninstalled other versions of Visual C++ redistributable, which may have been unnecessary. Finally, they repaired Visual Studio 2017, ensuring both versions now work correctly. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. One user found a simple solution to the side-by-side configuration error. They suggested going to the Control panel, selecting Programs and Features, finding Visual Studio 2015, and choosing the Repair option. They also noted to keep your internet connection on during this process. Here's a pro tip: always ensure your Visual Studio installation is up to date. Regular updates can prevent many issues, including configuration errors. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to resolve the side-by-side configuration error and get back to your coding projects. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more troubleshooting tips.